Good morning, milking crew. We're just going to be getting after some more farm chores today. Going to start off this Monday morning by getting all the cows brought up and getting them up in the parlor up over there to get milked. So just go through that real quick. I'll probably speed up the video so you guys don't have to sit here for too long. Alright, before we keep going with any more farming stuff, I actually have a really crazy story about my farm that I just remembered that I want to tell you guys. I'm just leaning up against the case right here. So anyways, back in like 2013 or 2014, there was like a really bad drought during the summertime in Washington, and a lot of like the lowland waters around here all dried up. So there was a bunch of these little tiny catfish. They were like this long. They were like in these mud puddles basically. There was like hundreds of them. And so we were obviously like, we were trying to save the catfish when we discovered that all of these, you know, catfish were like in these little puddles that were right around our farm. And we were putting them in bigger bodies of water. And we took a couple of them and we put them in one of our water troughs, and we forgot about them for a couple years. And then in like 2017 or 2018, I was messing around with one of our water troughs, and I saw that there was a catfish in there like swimming around, and it like freaked me out at first. And I was like, what? No way. And then we went back at night and we shined a big flashlight in there, and it turned out there was like 20 or 30 catfish in there. And it was pretty cool. They were like, I don't have both my hands because I'm holding the GoPro with one hand, but I actually do have a clip from back then because they all died off in like 2020, but I have a clip from like 2019 of me catching some of them, but the clip doesn't have any audio. But I'm gonna roll the clip so you guys can see the catfish in the water trough, and yeah, it'll be pretty cool. Oh, I got one, or maybe I got more than one. Oh, I got two. My hands are all wet. So in this water trough that we have here, we have about 20 of these catfish. Here, give them some water. They keep the trough clean for us. Maybe I'll have to make a video trying to catch one with an actual pole. I thought it'd just be pretty cool to show you guys what we got going on here. Cows and the fish. All right, I'll let these guys back go. Anyways, I just thought that was some neat farm facts for you there. But I was thinking about getting some more fish at some point in the future and putting them in one of our water troughs, because I think it'd be cool to have like a half water trough, half aquarium type deal. But I'm not sure exactly what I'll get. I was thinking about goldfish, because we've actually had goldfish in some of our water troughs before, and they lived for like 5 or 6 years in a few of them. So like they're pretty good. And like the reason that fish are like decent for water troughs is when you put fish in the water troughs, first of all, they get rid of all the mosquitoes and flies that try to lay larvae in the water. Or I think it's mostly mosquitoes that do that on stagnant water like that. And then they also keep the troughs more clean, so you don't have to clean them as often yourselves. But yeah, it's just a thought, maybe something for the future. That right there, boys, is how you get a wall nice and clean. Pretty happy with the results. Looks pretty good. Let's move on to whatever we got to do next. Old bucket of the case. So what's going on here is that bucket right there, which still has a good amount of life in it. We're gonna retrofit it and set it up to go onto this tractor right here, because this bucket right here has seen better days. As you can see, it is fully toast. I mean, this thing has been nothing but welds and patches for a long time now, but it is completely donezo. So the case got a new bucket not too long ago, and this is the older one, and it still has quite a bit of life left in it. It just wasn't good for loading feed anymore. Still pretty nice. We're just gonna need to get some tabs welded up on the back here so we can fit it to that Ford. Alright, what are you doing over here, Jordan?
I was trying to measure up the distance on these arms. Try and build the new ears for that bucket in there. These ones aren't overly straight, so that'll make my job easier. If those ones turn out crooked, it'll be fine.
What do you have to say to people that break their ankles and still need to go to work?
Oh yeah, he's gotta stay hard. That's the real truth in life. Too many people are too soft. Gotta stay hard.
Yeah. Wise words from a wise man. If any of you don't know, last week actually Jordan broke his ankle, and well, fractured it more like. There's like bruising all around his ankle. He's currently wearing multiple braces and whatnot. He has it wrapped so tight that he can barely even move the ankle, and as long as he walks in a straight line with his foot, then he can walk on it somewhat. But if he tries to like tilt it either way, like move his foot side to side, then his leg will buckle out from underneath of him. But he told me and my dad that since he's injured and can't work on the farm, he might as well work in the shop on some of the projects that need to get done with. So yeah, he's a super tough guy, but super hard worker too, and a really good guy. But he's getting it done. Gonna hop on our old trusty CRF 150F Honda motorcycle here, ride out to the field, and go check and see how the cows are doing, make sure they're not ripping down any gates, and get after that real quick. Riding through a field of green on a dirt bike, mountains in the distance, looking for cows. It doesn't get much better than this, you know? Well, I got a shift. You guys are in my shifting hand. I'm gonna go back up to the house, so I'll be back in a second. My hair is getting all in my face, my hat's getting messed up. Can barely even shift the bike. Woo! I actually forgot to ask earlier while I was talking about the fish, if anybody has any crazy fishing stories. If you comment them down below, I'd love to hear them. I like fishing. Can't wait for it to be like summer and springtime. Fishing's a good time. I also like riding dirt bikes. If you got any crazy ATV stories, that'd be cool too. I'm gonna get another dirt bike this summer. I had a CRF 250R for a while. I sold it not too long back, but we have this area lines right up against all of the property that I own, called our slough back here, and it goes for miles of just water. There's a lot of fish that are down in here. It's really good duck hunting as well. And then we also have an access that goes directly to the Skagit River, so we can fish salmon and whatnot during the summertime. It's a pretty slick setup. I like it. But yeah, I mean, once I get back up to the farm, I'm just gonna call it a day and go and change back into my house clothing and out of my work clothing. So I don't got anything more for this video. I know that I said in the last video that I was gonna get some goldfish, but I think that might be a video or two away. That's what I was thinking about, putting goldfish in the water trough, you know, get some more fish, get a little aquarium action going to keep the water troughs clean. But yeah, that'll be later on down the road. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. And as always, peace out.